India jumped to the third spot in the list of countries most affected by the coronavirus pandemic. On Sunday, India left Russia behind in the total coronavirus toll, with cases reaching 6,97,413 in the country. Russia has recorded 6,81,251 cases so far. India is preceded by US and Brazil, both of whom have reported 29 lakh and 16 lakh coronavirus cases approximately. Out of the total cases registered, 2,53,287 cases are still active. 4,24,433 people have recovered, whereas the death toll stands at 19,693. India recorded another biggest hike in the cases, with nearly 25,000 turning COVID-19 positive in the last 24 hours. The death toll rose by 613. The country's worst affected state due to the pandemic, Maharashtra, crossed the 2 lakh mark, whereas Tamil Nadu coronavirus cases stood at 1.11 lakh. This was followed by Delhi, which is nearing 1 lakh mark. Many states, including Karnataka, Assam, have announced lockdown again in targeted areas. As heavy rains continue to lash parts of Maharashtra and Gujarat, the IMD has said that Mumbai and areas surrounding received heavy rains, with isolated to very heavy rains at Thane, western suburbs in the last 24 hours. Konkan may also get isolated heavy showers in the next 24 hours. Extremely heavy rainfall warnings have been issued for Saurashtra, Kutch in the Arabian Sea. As per the BMC, high tide of 4.67 meters is expected at around 1 pm today. The Ahmedabad center of the IMD has predicted heavy to very heavy rainfall in Saurashtra, North and South Gujarat over the next 3 days. Hundreds of scientists say that there is evidence that novel coronavirus' smaller particles in the air can infect people, and are calling for the World Health Organization to revise the recommendations. Now, this is what the New York Times reported on Saturday. The WHO has said that the coronavirus disease spreads primarily from person to person through small droplets from nose or mouth, which are expelled when a person with COVID-19 coughs, sneezes, or speaks. In an open letter to the agency, which the researchers plan to publish in a scientific journal next week, 239 scientists in 32 countries outlined the evidence showing smaller particles can infect people. However, the health agency said that evidence for the virus being airborne was not convincing. A city in northern China on Sunday sounded an alert after a suspected case of bubonic plague was reported in Bayanour, Inner Mongolia Autonomous Region. It also announced a level 3 warning of plague prevention and control. The suspected bubonic plague case was reported on Saturday by a hospital in the city. The local health authority announced that the warning period will continue until end of 2020. The local health authority also said that at present there is a risk of human plague epidemic spreading in this city. The public should improve its self-protection awareness and ability and report abnormal health conditions promptly to the government. On July 1st, 2 suspected cases of bubonic plague reported in the Western Mongolia have been confirmed by the lab test results. The 2 ate marmot meat, prompting authorities to issue a warning against it. The Legal and Legislative Committee of Kuwait's National Assembly has approved a draft bill to reduce the number of foreign workers that could result in at least 7 lakh Indians leaving the Gulf country if enacted into a law. The committee deemed the draft expat quota bill as constitutional, as reported by the Times of India. The bill, which proposes that the number of Indians should not exceed 15% of the country's 4.8 million population, will be transferred to another committee for a comprehensive plan to be chalked out. Indians number out 1.4 million in Kuwait, forming the largest expatriate community in the country, followed by Egyptians. The bill proposes similar quotas for people belonging to other nations as well.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.